Good day. Welcome to another informative issue of SCUTTLEBUTT, the veterans news program that we use to get out word to veterans in the community here in the local area. My name is David Flynn, and today I'm joined with Mr. Brian Wigand, the current president of the Dubois County Veterans Council. Hey, welcome aboard, Brian.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, we're glad to have you because this is an important topic I've wanted to have on for a while because people really don't know how many veterans organizations are in the county and how involved they are with what we do.
Yeah, the Dubois County Veterans Council is a group of all the different organizations in Dubois County. We try to coordinate between the different posts to make sure we're not running fundraisers on the same time or same weekend. So I know a lot of people like to participate, and we don't want to make them choose between the different organizations.
Right. Well, that's a good idea because, I mean, how many organizations are we really talking about?
There's 12 members.
12 members of so that means there's a certain number of, say, like legions. I think there's 5 in the county.
Yes, 5 legions, 3 VFW posts, the Legion Riders.
The 40 and 8,
Yeah.
the Navy Ships Club, the Marine Corps League, the DAV. All these people play a crucial role in what we do as veterans here in the county and how we support the local communities.
Correct. Yeah.
I know that a lot of the organizations are involved in fundraising for different things. I know we do a poppy drive with the VFWs. I know we do Toys for Tots with the Marine Corps League. I know they do a remembrance flower for the carnation for the DAV and other things. So there's a lot of ways that veterans are involved and people can be involved to help veterans across the board.
Sure, and we have the 40 and 8 as their barbecue Sundays. We have Legion Riders. They'll have a ride that visits the surrounding posts, and even they might even go out to the surrounding counties to visit their posts on a weekend, or do a poker run. Some sponsor Jeep poker runs. So we just don't want to have those events fall on the same days.
Well, yeah, it's good, coordination. So more people can be involved. You don't step on each other's toes, and it makes it better for the community because they don't have to choose between a bunch of things going on the same day.
Correct.
For the council, I mean, currently you're serving as a president. How do the officers and stuff, or how are they selected for this organization?
They set it up to where the president serves for 1 year, and it rotates through the different organizations. And the vice president will serve for 1 year and then become the president of the council for the following year.
Okay.
The treasurer and secretaries, for the past 25 years or more, it has been the same person.
So it's been more of an appointed type thing for
Sure.
those billets.
Yeah, it's something you want to serve more than 1 year so they can handle coordinating behind the scenes and the year-to-year stuff.
Okay.
It's something you don't want to have a high turnover rate on.
So they have the officers, they're coordinated, they coordinate with I'm assuming the commanders of each of the organizations. And then how often does the council meet?
We meet 4 times a year, once a quarter. So.
And then for those meetings, I mean, where do they normally take place?
They rotate between the different posts. Some, like the Huntingburg post, there's 2 different.
The Legion and the VFW.
Yeah, they're out of the same place, so it may be there.
And the same way for Ferdinand, I think, the Legion and the VFW are in the same.
Yes. Yeah.
So they rotate between the posts, and then that's on a schedule. And when do those meetings usually start?
7 o'clock on the 3rd Monday
Of that quarter?
of that month, yeah.
Okay.
Of that quarter. Yeah.
And are these meetings open to people to hear anything, or is it just open to the council members?
Generally, the council members, and then if somebody would like to speak at the meeting, they should contact their post, and then they can contact the president or the secretary.
To arrange, like if they wanted to speak
to get
about
on the
something on the agenda to all the veterans organizations in the county.
Yes. Yeah.
And then you also work with the Dubois County Veteran Service Officer.
Yes, yeah. The service officer is always invited to. They're always invited to be there and give updates on how they the help that they need to process all the paperwork.
So with that said, and helping the county and stuff, I know that the Veteran Council does a number of events throughout the year. Can we touch on those?
Sure. Our main event is Memorial Day and Veterans Day, main 2 events there. And Memorial Day, it's obviously the Saturday before Memorial Day. And we like to honor a deceased veteran, someone obviously from Dubois County,
Right.
Then we also read off all the names of the veterans that have passed away throughout that year.
That we know of from the different organizations, or if a family members informed us.
Yes, yeah, and that Dubois County Health Department helps out quite a bit with that too. In case one of them, it's listed on their
Right.
death certificate if they're a veteran, and then she keeps track of that for us also.
Okay. Well, Memorial Day is definitely a somber event. I know that the veterans organizations divide up a lot of the cemeteries to place flags on all the deceased veterans' graves that we know about. I know that, on Memorial Day or on that Saturday or Sunday, the organizations do different firing details throughout the county. Mm-hmm. And then I know we have the countywide ceremony that, sometimes shifts to different towns, but a lot of times it's held on the square here in Jasper.
Yes, yeah, that's where our war memorial is, and
Yeah. No, it's interesting just because with Memorial Day, it's the start of the summer celebrations, but it's a very somber time because we're honoring those veterans who paid the ultimate price, and we say a lot, and you hear it, that freedom isn't free, and that's really, a key to Memorial Day. Mm-hmm. I know another ceremony that the Veteran Council is involved in is the flag disposal ceremony.
Yes, that's usually held at the 4-H fairgrounds. If you have flags to dispose of, please don't throw them in the trash. Bring them to your posts and your organizations, and then we will properly dispose of them for you.
And just anybody, you don't have to be a member of that organization, but you can drop off flags, not just U.S. flags, but state flags or service flags, any flag that's an organizational, or a symbol of, our government and our organizations here in the United States can be dropped off at any post or veteran organization to be disposed of properly.
Properly, yeah.
Okay, and then that's usually held around Flag Day each year.
Correct.
At the end of the summer.
Yes, yeah. Flag Day this year happened to be on a Friday, so we held it on a Friday. Sometimes the disposals will be on a Saturday if a Flag Day is in the middle of the week, due to how long it takes to dispose of all the flags.
Okay, and now with Veterans Day right around the corner, I know that we'll be doing the countywide Veterans Day ceremony.
Correct, and this year is at the VFW Post 673.
Right, so I do know a little bit more about that one. I know we're going to start on November 9th with a Mass at St. Joe's Church at 8 o'clock. I know the veterans organizations in the county will be having a procession in with their organizational colors. And then following that Mass, a 10 o'clock ceremony at the VFW Post here in Jasper to honor this year's living veteran in the county, followed by a celebration and a little meal and everything at the post after that ceremony.
Correct, yep.
The good thing about these types of ceremonies is that anybody in the county or the local area, these are open to the public, and they're actually very good to see, just to get a better appreciation of these holidays and what they mean to your veterans. One of the other things that I want to touch on is POW MIA Day. I know the third Friday of September, we do a ceremony usually at the VFW Post to honor POWs and MIAs, but we have a special project that's being done in the county right now.
Correct. There's Eagle Scout. He's put forth a proposal to put a monument at the courthouse, at the northwest corner of the courthouse. Some of you may have seen they've already broken ground on it. So if you would like to donate, you can donate to the VFW Post 673 and write on the check to have it for Eagle Scout Project, or POWMIA Memorial. The gentleman's name is Sam Osterman.
I know he's an Eagle Scout. He's a senior at Jasper High School, and this project is going to be finished this year, and we will do a dedication ceremony with him and the county, and the veterans organizations will be involved. What's really good about this is that it not just looks and represents our county, but it's in remembrance of all the POWs and MIAs for our nation, and also, for the state of Indiana. So this is very key. I mean, people see POW MIA flags, say, at the post office and at other venues, but now this will be a, standing monument for all to see at any time here, and, by our war monument memorial that honors all the veterans of the county.
Correct.
Well, that's important, and, it's really key that people get involved with these organizations, and, we just ask them to get with their veterans in general and make things happen. We're happy to help throughout the community.
Correct. Yeah, if you have any ideas, bring them up to the posts, and then they can bring them to the council or contact myself or Mr. Flynn.
Yep. Well, we appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Scuttlebutt.